So for our first week or 2 weeks, you're going to do the orientation and you're going to do module 1. That's why you're given a little extra time. So it's a little longer than a week. And for this particular module, because everything is new, you will notice that I inserted videos that explain how to use the ebook and how to register your subscription code. So if you've never done that before, watch the video. Okay, then you can go ahead and go through the chapter. The video does tell you that the chapters are designed to go with these module files. So you're going to want to download that file, and it is a compressed file. So there's a video here that shows you how to decompress it. Okay. In the textbook chapter, they do cover actually quite a bit in this week. So not only do they get you familiar with Excel, some of the terminology, you know, how worksheets are set up, you actually get into creating formulas. Formulas are equations. And so relative and absolute cell referencing is something that students do find confusing. So after you complete the chapter, if you are still fuzzy on relative and absolute cell referencing, I encourage you to watch the video that kind of explains the difference between the two. Once you finish that textbook chapter, then you're ready for your training and testing exercises. There is a video that shows you how you should go about completing the exercises and basically the fastest way to get them done. Okay, so, and it's the training exercises that have multiple options. So there's some hints in there as far as how you should proceed through those training exercises. You should definitely do the training exercises before the testing because they are identical to each other. With the training exercises, there is no time limit, and you basically have to get the task correct before it will move you to the next task in the list. And I think there's like 35 tasks in this particular training. So once you get to the end, you'll submit it, and it's going to be all correct, okay? Because it doesn't let you move forward to task 2 and task 3 until you get the task right. The testing is exactly the same as the training. It's just shuffled in a different order. The testing has a 50-minute time limit, and you can only resubmit that 2 times. So you have a total of 3 tries to get all the points on the testing. Training is worth 15 points. Testing is worth 15 points. If you've gone through the training, the testing should not be difficult, okay? So again, training, there is no time limit. There is no limit to the number of times you can enter and exit. It saves your place, okay? And so the training is super flexible. Testing is not. Testing, you have 50 minutes, and once you start, you have to finish. Okay, so make sure you go through the training first and that you understand it, and then the testing should not be a problem. Each one is worth 15 points. Then you're going to work on the project. The project involves downloading instructions and downloading a file. So it is addressing our file handling learning outcomes. And you'll follow the directions, and then you'll submit the file that you have modified, and it will score it immediately. So this video walks you through how to do that. In fact, I go through the entire project. So from start to finish, it shows you how to do project 1. The projects are worth 20 points. When you submit that, there is a report you can view, and So it'll tell you what your score is. So 100 out of 100 means that you will see 20 points in Moodle. If you get 75 out of 100, then in Moodle, you're going to see 15 points out of 20. If you get 50 out of 100 in Moodle, you're going to see 10 points out of 20. Okay, because in Moodle, we are using percentages. Okay, in Cengage, they don't, but that is how we're handling it in Moodle. Once you finish the project, you're going to go ahead and do the discussion. The discussion exercise focuses on Excel use in your field of study. You can see that I've already provided an example here for you. But what you're going to want to do is add a new discussion. And so I am a teacher. So I would say Excel use in teaching. And if you don't know what you're going to go into, you can make it generic. So you can say Excel use in business, okay, for example. But you can see that there should be several links that you can look at. If you don't see any links, you're probably being too specific in your search and you need to make it a little bit more generic. So the one that I actually posted was this one. And so you start by clicking on the link that will highlight it. You press Control and the letter C to copy. And so I would say teaching, actually Excel use in teaching. And then I would click down here and press Control and V as in vase or Victor. Whoop. Of course, helps if I actually copy. Try that again. Okay, so there's my link. Then below that, I need a summary of the article. I did that in the example I provided. And then once you're done, you're going to post to the forum. Just click on post. And then you're going to read what the other students have posted and reply to at least 2. Okay, so that is how you get points. And you can see here is the link, and then here's my little summary. And I think it says 100 to 200 words. You can see I did not do quite that many, so I'm going to change it. I'll just say, 50 to 200 words. So if you like to extrapolate, fine. And if you are someone that doesn't use a lot of words, that's okay too. So that's pretty much where we're at for Module 1. If you run into problems, then please email me. And if it's a problem with the project, if you got things wrong and you don't understand why, send me the file that you submitted plus the report. I need to see what it marked wrong. And then I'll be able to help you. Have a great week and let me know if you have any questions. Remember, these are due by the date indicated, but you are given a 2-week grace period. So if you do not get all of the Cengage SAM exercises complete, you will be able to still work on them for up to 2 more weeks.